and final race in this elimination series. Now, as you know, this will finally pit some of the top drivers in a winner-take-all hell race to be held at this track in 3 weeks. Now, up to now, ladies and gentlemen, the events have been anything but dull. And this race promises a lot more of the same, I assure you. Favorites in this event today. Pete Malone driving in the number 6 spot. Hank Russell, better known on the track as Axelrod, in the number 4 spot. The old man of the track, Buzzy Cullen, in the number 8 spot. And that young, powerful driver, Cat-Eye Mears, in the number 9 spot. As you may recall, the last time that Mears and Cullen raced against each other on this track, they stopped their cars suddenly on the track in the middle of the race and started slugging it out. No one ever did find out just what the reason was, but anything can happen here today, we assure you, and it probably will. There goes Pete Malone and Hank Russell moving for positions. Cat-Eye and Buzzy Cullen are fighting for the top spot. As we come around the north turn now, it is anyone's race. There goes Moose Bryfield and Marty Wiles moving their way up, trying to get close to Cat-Eye Mears. It looks like a great race, ladies and gentlemen. Now Cullen is making his move. No, he's being held back. He's trying again. Cat-Eye's giving it everything, and he's fighting to hold his lead. All right, we're moving into the halfway point in this race, and there's our first pileup. There goes another car. The race is still on. And another car. Buzzy Cullen just flipped over. Ooh, this one looks real bad. Fire trucks and ambulances are being brought out on the track now. But wait, the race is being stopped.
And so we're forced to bring this inquiry because senseless track accidents are increasing alarmingly. The police, the public, and the track officials suspect, even though, gentlemen, we have no valid proof as yet, that young goons are moving in and taking over these tracks.
Mr. Chairman, I put it stronger than that. I say that these young goons who'll do anything, even kill, to win races, are fronting for the real threat. Hoodlums and gamblers who want to cash in.
Well, let's not get excited. We can't prove this, not yet. However, this is the 3rd serious accident of this meet, and the 2nd death.
Gentlemen, we know that one driver called Cat-Eye Mears was involved in both deaths, and a 3rd pileup, even though his car escaped it.
Well, we brought Mears here to question him. Bring young Mears in, please.
Come on in here, Mr. Mears. You just sit in that chair, Mr. Mears.
I don't mind.
State your name, please.
Mears. Cat-Eye Mears.
What's your real name?
Huh?
What's your real name?
Ronald. Ronald Elwood Mears.
There are reports, Ronald, that you're reckless and violent and that you'll do anything to win a race.
I like to win.
It's more than liking to win, Mears. We have witnesses who say you willfully caused the death of Buzzy Cullen.
Oh. Now, who'd say a thing like that? Everybody knows Cat-Eye Mears is out to win, but, gentlemen, I drive clean. Why, I'm all shook up about poor Buzzy's death. I like that guy. I even thought about quitting the strips because of what happened to Buzzy. Of Because deep in my heart, gentlemen, I know I did everything I could to avoid that collision. Now, you ask Moose Bryfield. Ask Marty Wiles. He's in that jam-up, too.
So the board has reached agreement. This board frees you of any blame in Cullen's death, Mr. Mears. But we reprimand you and we warn you about your reckless and violent driving. You may go.
Thank you, gentlemen. See you around the track.
Hot dog, Cat-Eye, you took 'em, man. Congratulations.
What else, man? What else?
Uncle Nero's gonna be proud.
Watch it, Marty. Watch it. Man, Uncle Nero liable to have us wiped out. You go yelling his name around like that.
Yes, sir, racing fans, today has been the day for some of the best racing we've witnessed on this track in some time. And we can thank one of our newcomers, Steve Miller. And now, as the drivers move toward the finish line, it looks like Steve Miller takes another event today. This boy is making a real future for himself.
That guy's bad news.
Yeah. Looks like Mr. New Guy wants to be a smart guy, huh? Well, Mr. New Guy Miller, gonna have to give you the word according to St. Cat-Eye.
I don't understand. Why are you using Miller instead of your own name?
Well, what kind of a chance do you think I'd have if they knew I was Buzzy Cullen's brother?
Chance for what? A chance to get killed? What are you trying to prove, Steve?
Well, I'm trying to prove that my brother was killed out there on that in an accident, Ann. Well, you knew Buzzy pretty well, and you know he wasn't the kind of guy to get into trouble around a track. And he wrote me a letter, his last letter, and he said he was onto something pretty big around here.
What do you mean?
Well, he said that... Oh, I don't know, Ann. Let's get out of here and talk about something else. What do you say? All right?
That was a boss race you drove this afternoon. We want to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
Steve! All right, Cat Eye. You beat him up. You really want him to drown?
There you go, Ann. As soon as he gets that blown up, he's got it made. And if you do happen to see Smart Boy again, you tell him if he wins any more races, next time we have to get rough, we'll think of something real fancy.
Sunshine in your eyes and the smell of flowers blooming fills the air. Your mind is filled with the thoughts of a certain someone that you love. Your life is filled with joy when she is there. Then it's worth the price you'll have to pay. To have to hold and hold but forever is the phrase that means the love you found is going to stay. Love can make you happy if you find someone who cares to give a lifetime to you and who has a lot to share. Love can make you happy. Love can make you happy. Love can make you
Hey! Waitress. Over here. Come on in, baby. Smile. Hey, Cat Eye, we're celebrating.
Are you?
That's right. Me and the boys. We're big winners. Everything's going our way. Don't that call for a celebration?
If you say so.
What do you care about her? She's not your type, Cat Eye.
That just shows how much you know, don't it? Because Ann just happens to be exactly my type.
Why waste your time? You could make it with me.
Yeah, I could make it with you. But like, who couldn't? sure. As soon as you agree to play it my way.
No, Cut-Eye.
Okay. I can wait. But you better make up your mind to coming around soon, man. You understand? I'm gonna put the word out anyway.
I'd rather be a nun.
Well, yeah, you just might make it. Because there ain't no guy gonna dare touch you long as he thinks you belong to me.
I don't belong to you. Cut-Eye, will you leave me alone? Oh, please, will you stop this? You're going to make me lose my job.
Ow! You stay out of this, Marty!
What's the matter, Cut-Eye? Got a hearing problem?
It's between Pretty Boy and me.
Cat-Eye. Not now. Not yet.
Come on, Cat-Eye!
Yeah, you're right, Marty. You're right, I'll call the time. I'll call the time and the place.
You call the time and the place, Cat-Eye.
Uh-huh.
Well, Cat-Eye Mears.
What are you doing around here? You know, women ain't allowed in the pit areas. It's bad luck. I got enough problems as it is.
What's the matter, Cat-Eye? Still sore about Ann and that guy who slapped you around?
Nobody slapped me around. What's it to you, anyway? I'm gonna fix Pretty Boy's wagon. But good.
But still won't get you Ann.
Don't bug me, Judy.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you. Ann's not for you. But, I could be.
I've told you once. Don't bug me.
Ouch! You lousy! Oh, you creep!
Now look, Mr. Wise Guy. You fouling up something here. Something you don't know nothing about.
Well, why don't you tell me about it?
We tried to tell you. Don't seem like you learned your lesson.
Now, this is a big deal, fella. The boss ain't gonna like you taking feature races.
You better not mention the boss's name around here, Cat-Eye.
Especially the big events with the hard loot riding on them. Now, you read me?
Should we teach him another lesson, Cat-Eye?
Now, hold it, Marty, hold it. If he don't listen, we can always teach him a lesson. Right now, we got work to do. Let's go.
boy. Yeah. That's a very good boy. Yeah. You know, Herman, seems like you're the only one that understands all about old Sammy. Look at us. We're working here in a dirty, rotten junkyard, pushed around by crooked punks, and working for that Mr. Nero. He's crooked, too. Yeah. Now, always scared of the cops. You know, this could be a good junkyard. We could make good living. If we do it clean, square. No, punks. Mr. Nero, scared of cops. It's no good, I tell you. It's no good. You stay here. Stay right there. Hey, you're no good. I told you. No more. I told you no more, not now.
Knock it off, Sammy. Just what do you mean, no more? You still working for Uncle Nero, Sammy, just like we are, and don't you forget it.
Yeah, but the cops get wise, and they don't give me a new license. Then what happens to you, and you, and you, and Mr. Nero?
Well, now, that's your problem, isn't it, Sammy? There's the junk. Now come across with the cash.
No, I can't.
The cash, Sammy.
I can't. I only make joke. Can't you take joke?
Sure, I can take a joke, Sammy. But I can take the cash easier.
Now they're moving into the final laps of this third event, and Len Wells is out in front. Now if he takes this one, it'll make three in a row for him. Len's been one of our frequent drivers. Lately, though, he's been running into some bad luck. But it looks like today is his day. And here comes Len Wells with Moose Byfield in second position.
This one ought to brighten up old Len Wells. Chief! Hey, stick around, buddy. We're gonna have some fun with Len Wells. Hey, Len, buddy, what you say? That was some race you drove today. What's eating you, Sammy? You back on vanilla extract?
No, I got bad news for you. Mr. Nero, he sent word he wants to see you. He sounded real bad. he sounded awful mad. No. You gotta go see Mr. Nero. Ain't that what he said? He wants to see you, and he wants to see you right now. That's what he said. How about that, huh?
Nero? Mr. Solitarius. Mr. Solitarius.
You caused me a lot of trouble, boy.
How's that, Miss Nero?
Rough stuff. You're a rough, rotten kid.
Heard you's pretty rough in your time, too, Mr. Nero.
Still my time, punk, and don't you forget it. Yeah, I was tough. Times were different then. We ran illegal booze, kill or be killed. And now things are different, too. Man can get rich just by being smart.
I try, Mr. Nero.
You try? How? Killing some kid on the track? This is smart? Getting the cops sniffing around Sammy's junkyard? This is smart?
We're doing okay, Mr. Nero. We're making some bucks.
Chicken feed. Now listen to me, punk. You're fouling up. You're worrying too much about winning those cheap, lousy races. Don't forget our business. My organization is strong. Nobody touches us. Nobody. We'll give you protection, make you money, but you gotta pay off in new cars. You understand me, punk?
We just had a few bad breaks, that's all.
I don't pay off on bad breaks. I pay off on results. I want results.
As soon as we get rid of this guy, Steve Miller, he's trying to take the play away from me and my boys.
Never mind who he is. Just get rid of him. Now, my organization will back you as long as you deliver. But if you foul up, well, just don't foul up.
It's just this one guy, Miller, Mr. Nero. Once we get him in line...
Get rid of him, but be smart about it. No more stupid pile-ups and rough stuff in front of the crowd. Try using your head once. You understand me?
Miller. Hey, Miller. Hey, man, take it easy. Now, we don't want no trouble. We're waving a white flag. Strictly peaceful.
Why, Cat Eye?
Because we like the way you drive, man. Yeah, that's right. And the boss does, too.
Who's this boss you've been mouthing off about to me, Cat Eye?
Well, now, you're just gonna have to trust me on that. But he's a big man. He sponsors us. Yeah, that's right. He sponsors our cars, and he wants you to join us, me and the boys. Because he thinks you've got what it takes.
Look, Cat Eye, I'm here to win races. And I don't need you, or your boys, or your boss. You got that?
You know, Miller, sometimes you don't act too smart. Now, you keep fighting us, you're gonna find out who the boss is. You're gonna find out just how wrong you are.
We tried it your way, Mr. Solitarius. We tried to get Miller to join us. It was no good.
I told you to get rid of that kid. He's trouble. I can smell it. No one has to tell me. That's why I'm still alive. Knowing when a thing's bad. That kid's in the way.
But you said no rough stuff.
What's the matter with you, boy? Can't you think without your fists?
I do all right.
Oh, do you? You do all right. Well, let me ask you this. How many cars have you brought in lately?
I told ya!
Don't you tell me. Now, I'll tell you. You got any idea how much I lost on you since that Miller showed?
You give me a chance.
Chance to what?
A chance to get rid of Miller. My way.
Well, maybe a chance to show how wrong I was to trust you. I thought maybe you were tough. Maybe even smart. You're a punk kid. You think with your heels and you're all mouth. I don't think you've got it. And I'm fed up. Go on, punk. Get out. I'm sick looking at you.
I had it with you. I had it with you shoving me around. You and your organization. Well, I don't think you're so tough. I'm gonna take you apart.
Now, kid, you know the reason for what's eating you. Nito Solitarius is boss. No, you do just like I tell you. Let me go lay out some dry clothes, right? By the way, no hard feelings. Enjoyed the workout.
Give him everything you possess. You can't give him even happiness, but darling, please don't give him my love. I love you. Everything I say is true. I need you. Just can't go on without you. So darling, please don't give away my love. As I walk through the lonely streets at night, I'm wondering, where could you be? I'm so lonely and broken-hearted too. Darling, I'm miserable.
Oh, Ann,
Without you,
everything is just out of sight tonight. It's just terrific.
Yeah.
Hey, you know they have a new room in here now?
What?
You didn't see this? We came in?
No.
The throne room. Right over there.
you can't get in. April, May, and June, so darling. Please don't give away my love. Yes, darling. Please don't give him my love.
So what's happening? You getting anywhere with Ann?
You kidding, man? Like nowhere.
Miller?
Yeah, Miller. He's trouble, Marty. Nothing but trouble ever since that guy showed up. Sours me with Uncle Nero. Moves in on Ann. Starts taking the big races. Nothing but trouble.
Look who's here.
Yeah. Look who's here. You know, Marty, there's something ringing a bell about that guy, Miller. Up here. Keeps bugging me. He looks familiar, you know? I mean, it's like I know him from someplace, but I...
What you mean, familiar?
I mean, it's like I know him, Marty. I know him from someplace, but I... We gotta find out more about that guy.
I can tell you one thing about him right now. He sure has got big eyes for Ann.
Let's take it. Oh, wait a minute, Marty. Wait just a minute. I got a better idea. Now, Uncle Nero didn't like the way I handled Miller, right? Huh? Right. Okay. We're gonna let Uncle Nero handle him. Huh? Huh? Let's go.
perfect, Ann, you know, if there weren't so many people around us. I don't know, or we weren't around so many people.
You don't like crowds?
Oh. Well, what is this anyway? The drinks are done and the serenade is over and it's time for Steve now to climb a tree, you know?
Oh, you'd get all dirty if you did that.
Ann, look, I'm trying to tell you something.
Oh. Well, I have an idea.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go get a bottle of wine.
A big bottle of wine? Okay.
And a radio.
AFM?
And a blanket.
Oh, a nice beach blanket.
And let's go to the beach.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the kids are already down there.
Well, as long as we can be alone.
I'm with you.
Excuse me. Hey, what do you say you just get out of the way of the car?
Oh, Kelly, make them stop this.
Cool it, Miller. You don't want no trouble. We got a message for you. Boss wants to see you.
Look, why don't you just tell him I got a date?
Well, I got a better idea. Why don't you tell him yourself? Now, you can come quiet or you can make things rough for yourself. It's up to you.
All right, all right, all right! Look, why don't you just go back inside and have somebody take you on out to the beach, okay? And I'll take the car and I'll meet you there a little later, all right? All right!
Let's go.
Miller, you got a death wish. Now, is that it? The boys try to explain the facts of life to you, and you won't listen.
They never mentioned anything about the birds and the bees.
I'll tell you the facts of life. We've got the gambling. And now we're taking over the car business down here, and I need good boys, not troublemakers like you. You give me a headache. I don't like headaches.
Who was it you said was taking over?
Sagittarius, huh? Now you're going to start asking the questions. Huh? My organization's taking over. That's all you need to know, just enough to keep you alive.
Well, like I told Cat Eye, I want to join the club.
But that was before you knew me. Now look, Miller, you want to stay alive? You want to stay healthy? Join us. This is my last word to you about this. Now, either you join Mears and the boys, or get out of town. Fast. Smart kid, huh? Now, from now on, you take your orders from Cat Eye and do exactly as he tells you. Now, those are my orders. All right, that's all. You can clear out now. Miller, welcome into the organization. I'm sure that you'll be much happier. May I stick around for a moment?
Yes, sir.
I want to have a word with you. Alone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you guys. Going out on a job tonight. There's a car Uncle Nero wants picked up and delivered. Got any objections, Miller? It's a Cadillac out in the Redwood section.
Let me drive it, huh? Can't I?
Ah, cool it, Marty. Uncle Nero wants Miller to handle this one. He knows what he's doing.
All right, what am I supposed to do with the thing once I pick it up?
You just take it to Sammy's junkyard, okay? We'll take it from there. Okay, Miller, there she is, all set up for you, just like Uncle Nero said. Takes care of Mr. Smart Guy, huh, Marty? Now we'll pick up Moose and the bikes, head for the beach, fix up a nice, neat little alibi. Listen, Judy.
Drop dead, Cat-Eye.
Oh, now hold on, Judy doll. Old Cat-Eye needs like a little favor.
Leave me alone.
Now, you listen to me. Anybody ask you, me and the boys been here, right here, all evening.
I hope somebody asks me. I hope I get the chance to tell the truth about you.
Cat-Eye, where is Steve?
How should I know?
Where did you take him?
You'll keep your voice down, or I'm gonna have to fix you real good, baby.
Steve, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just fine. Everything's okay. I think I found out who's responsible for this.
Steve, wait a minute.
I can't right now, Ann. I got a little something I want to settle with Cat-Eye. I tell you what, I'll meet you at the club, okay? No, wait, better yet, I'll meet you at the cafe, all right?
All right.
Comes around here looking, you ain't seen me.
I don't want no rumble here.
Well, you gotta rumble, Sammy, unless you keep your mouth shut. I'm stashing my bike over there.
What? That's a good boy. Now you stay here. You watch very good, huh? Sound like somebody come. Here. You stay here. Huh?
You, Sammy?
Yeah.
Where's Cat-Eye? Huh? Hey, look, man, I saw him ride in.
Listen, Punk. People come in and out of here all day long. It ain't my job to know where they are.
Yeah, that's right, Sammy. Don't you stick your neck out. Don't you do that, man, because you can never tell when somebody's gonna come along and cut it off.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Nothing, Sam.
Hey, wait a minute now. Oh, wait a minute, kid. You can't have the whole world.
Sammy, I don't want the whole world. All I want is Cat-Eye.
Look, kid, it ain't that easy. A man can't move a mountain by himself. He's got to have help, and that's what we ain't got. And we need lots of, and that's help.
You really want help, Sammy? All right, then. Why don't you come on down to the police station with me and tell them everything you know, and you get plenty of help.
Oh, no, I don't want nothing to do with cops.
Look at me in the face, Sammy, and say that. Look into my eyes. Huh? You know what, Sammy? You're just scared, that's all. There's no reason to be scared, but you're scared just the same, Sammy. You're just afraid that if you say anything, that somebody's gonna come along and kill you.
You're damn right I'm scared. I ain't got long to go. But I'm scared to die.
Go into that shack, Sammy. Go look at yourself in the mirror right now, Sammy. Hurry up and go on in there, Sammy, because if you take a look at yourself, you know what you're gonna see in there? You're gonna see real deep down inside that you're already dead, Sam. That's what you're gonna see. Sammy, I'm sorry. Hey, Sammy. Look, I know I don't have any right to talk to you like that, Sammy, but you just have to understand a couple of things. There's a lot at stake here, and... Can't you see that, Sam? Sammy, can't you see? Can't you understand that there's just people all over this junkyard? They're lurking all the time, Sammy. Don't you want something better than that for yourself?
Yeah, but what can I do?
You mean you don't know what you can do, Sammy?
Oh.
Look around you, Sam. Look out of there. Look at your junkyard. Look out there, Sammy. Look at that wreck, that mess. Look at yourself. You've got nothing to be proud of. You've got nothing to live for, Sammy. Don't you remember when you just started opening this junkyard up? Remember that, Sammy? How nice and shiny everything was? When everything was stacked in neat little rows out there. And you had your little puppy and your little dog to follow you around and everything. Things could be like that again, Sam, if you wanted them to. You know that? And you know how you do it? Just take this broom right here. Just get up and do something about it. Just start cleaning it up. Yeah, that's right.
Get that guy over there!
Why don't you shove off and we'll see you at the beach later, huh?
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, we'll catch up with you, huh? Right, take it easy.
Maybe we ought to stay out of sight for a while, Cat-Eye.
He's right, Cat-Eye.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's gonna do a lot of good, isn't it? Man, the cop's gonna pick us up on that junkyard rumble, sure. And that's when we gotta fit the frame to Cullen. And get rid of him. For good.
Murder? That's a rough frame for anybody, Cat-Eye.
All right. All right, it's murder. You want to take the rap, Marty? Huh?
Not me.
How about you, Moose?
Not me, Cat-Eye.
Yeah. Well, I sure ain't taking it. So Cullen's elected. And I'm out to get what I want. What Mr. Nero's got. Money. Power. People knowing who I am. Ain't nobody never give me nothing. I had to take, man. All my life I had to take. Ain't nobody never held out a hand to Cat-Eye Mears. But, buddy, I'm still taking. And this time I'm taking big. Mr. Nero Solitarius, the only one ever backed me in my whole life. With Mr. Nero behind me, I am going all the way. All the way to the top. The top racer, #1. And that means, one way or the other, we gotta get rid of Cullen. Like permanently. Look, shove off, will you? We got business. Okay, now you guys look. Do you read me on this whole deal, huh?
What's happening?
We read you, Cat-Eye.
I guess so.
Look, I told you to shove off. Where was you tonight when I needed you, huh? Where was you when I needed you for an alibi? Boy, a lot of help you were tonight. Back there at the beach when Cullen come driving up.
Sammy. How did Cullen know we were at Sammy's?
Steve, what happened? Where were you?
The junkyard, Ann. They burned Sammy alive.
Oh, Steve, you've got to go to the police. You've got to tell them what you know.
With Sammy dead, I haven't got any evidence.
But, Steve, they're after you. They're going to kill you next time.
None of it's going to stand up in court.
You've been hurt enough, Steve. Look, let's just go away. Let's get out of here. You don't have to race anymore.
I was ready to quit racing, Ann. I wanted to open up a little place, a little garage for drag cars.
We could do it, Steve.
And every time I think about racing and race cars, I just get sick to my stomach.
Just how did Cullen know we was at Sammy's, huh?
Don't look at me.
Oh, well, we are looking at you, Judy, honey. Now, how did Cullen know we went to Sammy's junkyard?
Hey, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't
Well, how
know.
did he know to follow us there from the beach?
Well, I didn't tell him.
Yeah? Well, if you didn't tell him, who did, honey?
I don't know.
Well, I think maybe we're just gonna have to
What?
find out, huh?
No, it wasn't me.
Who told him, Judy, huh? Who
Get out.
told him, huh?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that to me, would you, Judy, baby? No, you wouldn't do that, would you?
No.
Okay, Moose, you wouldn't do a thing like that to me, would you, baby,
No.
huh?
No.
No, you wouldn't, would you, honey?
It wasn't me, no.
No, it wouldn't. She wasn't me.
I wouldn't do it.
Me,
No, I
no,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't rat on me, would you,
No, I
baby?
wouldn't.
But you know what happens to little girls who rat, don't you?
No.
You know what
No.
happens to little loudmouth, stupid
No.
pigs who talk too much, don't you, Judy? Well, that's exactly what you
Not
want to
me.
get, baby. What's the more? Get out! Wait, don't come out!
you get out of here, baby, and that's just a sample of what you're gonna get the next time. Now get!
I didn't do it. I didn't.
No.
I didn't. I told Cat it wasn't me.
Oh, God, how could they do that to her?
I didn't do it. I didn't tell Mom.
No, baby, no, you didn't.
I
No.
couldn't.
Oh, baby.
Help me.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, baby. Come on now. Well, come on. We'll go to the car. Come, yes. No, just...
I couldn't do it.
No,
I couldn't.
No, Judy. Don't touch it.
Cat-Eye, you in there?
You ain't had enough, huh, man?
Almost, Cat-Eye. Don't push me, Cat-Eye. I almost had enough. You murdered my brother, didn't you? Didn't you, Cat-Eye? Trying to frame me on a stolen car rap, all three of you, aren't you? Huh? And then you went over to a little man who wasn't bothering anybody, and you burned him, didn't you, Cat-Eye? Why did you do that stuff, Cat-Eye?
Prove it, man.
All right, Cat-Eye. Now I'm gonna prove something to you, Cat-Eye.
Okay, Marty. Give me that bottle. Give it to me! I'm gonna fix Pretty Boy for good. Okay, let's go. You know, Mr. Nero, today is the biggest race of all, and I'm gonna take it. Yeah, who's got guts enough to get in my way and try and stop me, huh?
That's all you kids think about is racing. I only back you for what you deliver. Don't forget our real business.
Gotcha. See you later, Miss Nero.
Goodbye, Mears.
These are from the track commissioner. Isn't that nice? He says he hopes you have a speedy recovery. And he's sorry you can't make it to the final race of the season today.
I'm gonna get to that track.
Steve, please don't try it. You've told the police all you know. It's in their hands now. You don't have to prove anything to me.
I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody anymore. I'm just doing this one for myself.
But they'll kill you this time.
They'll have to.
subject is just headed south on Route 15.
Racing fans, this is the day and the big event. And on the track, we have 67 hill drivers, all of them the absolute tops in the business. Now, this is probably more cars than we've ever had on this track at any one time. At any rate, today is the day of the big money and the big reputation for the winner. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we've been informed that two drivers are missing, Cat-Eye Mears and Steve Miller. Now, as you know, those two have been fighting all season for this big chance, so it must have been something pretty important to keep them away from all this.
Unit 549 to headquarters. This subject just broke through the construction area, cleared the bridge, and is headed south on Route 15.
This is Lee Barron back in Action Control. We're running under the green flag. We want to report that earlier in this classic feature, the yellow caution light was on twice when Billy Blake flipped in the backstretch, and also when Ronnie Jones rolled over the wall in the first turn. Both drivers walked away from their red cars apparently in good condition. Jack Arvin in the lead is still running in the slot. Emery King is second. The third and fourth places are held by Chuck Allen and Maxie Jordan. It's been a fast, hard-charging race thus far. We don't know why, but two of the top drivers, Cat-Eye Mears and Steve Miller, did not sign in for this one, the last big race of the year. With 67 cars entered at the start, it's unlikely that we'll go the rest of the way without more crashes. These classy drivers are putting on a sensational battle out there for points, lap money, and a winner's share of today's purse. Our attention now has just been called to the pit entrance. We can see the familiar yellow number 7, usually driven by Cat-Eye Mears, coming out without any indication of being sanctioned to enter. We don't know who's behind the wheel, but the driver is doing a bad job of handling the car. This could mean trouble, lots of it, spelled with a capital T. The leaders have just come down the straightaway. A car is spinning sidewise. It looks bad. It's developing into a chain reaction of multiple pileups as the drivers in the direction lines are piling into the traffic jam. These cars rolling and tumbling all over the speedway. It's time to pray that those roll bars and safety belts hold fast. The officials are brightening the race down. The rescue squads are getting into action. It's hard to believe that all this destruction was brought about by one driver. Now Cat-Eye Mears number 7 is on its back, wheels up. We don't see the driver coming out. It's on fire. Flames are completely enveloping the car. And now it's a searing, horrifying spectacle. It's a fireball.